Welcome to today's podcast. We're diving into the 2025 market briefing for Gateway Thao Dien in 𝗪𝗪𝗡 City. Let's get started with an overview of the location and what makes it stand out in the real estate market.
Yes, Gateway Thao Dien is strategically located within walking distance of retail precincts, international schools, and key amenities. The project also offers great access to major roads like 𝗟𝗡𝗘𝗬𝗖𝗢𝗡 Boulevard and Metro Line 1 stations. That's a huge advantage for both residents and investors.
Absolutely. And it's interesting that the development has a mix of residential options, including mid-rise and high-rise towers. There are 1 to 4 bedroom apartments, some duplexes, and even larger family units. What's your take on the overall market positioning?
It's positioned in the upper mid segment, mostly targeting expatriates and affluent local families. The proximity to international schools and lifestyle amenities makes it appealing. I'd say it competes well with other premium developments in Thao Dien, but with a more competitive price point.
Right. And speaking of price, the rental levels vary depending on the apartment size. For example, a 1-bedroom can go for $650 to $1,100, while a 3-bedroom could range from £1,700 to $3,000. Have you noticed any trends in the market recently?
Yes, demand from expatriates and middle to upper income domestic buyers has remained stable, especially due to the area's lifestyle offerings. The proximity to schools continues to drive rental demand. That's definitely a key factor in Gateway's rental resilience, especially compared to other less central locations.
It's clear that location plays a massive role here. But what about the potential risks? Are there any red flags for investors to consider?
A few risks stand out. For one, there could be potential oversupply in the broader 𝗪𝗪𝗡 area, and interest rate movements could affect mortgage affordability. Investors should also consider the heavy reliance on expatriate tenants. If that demographic shifts, it could impact demand.
That's definitely something to keep in mind. On the positive side, the area has a strong community feel, with cafes and amenities close by. For investors looking at returns, it looks like a medium-term holding period of about 3 to 5 years might be ideal to capture capital appreciation.
Agreed, especially since rental yields typically range between 3% and 5%. But you do need to account for management fees and maintenance costs, which can lower the net yields. Still, it's a solid investment for those with a longer-term outlook.
For sure. And if someone is thinking about buying, what would be the best strategy?
Buyers should definitely prioritize units near Thao Dien's main street. This would give them better rental prospects. Also, making modest upgrades to kitchens and bathrooms could help attract more tenants, particularly expatriates who appreciate quality interiors.
Good advice. Now, what about financing? Any tips for potential buyers?
It's important to secure competitive mortgage terms. If you're a foreign buyer, don't forget to confirm your eligibility for ownership and check the repatriation rules. Also, when negotiating, consider the parking slot prices. They can sometimes be an overlooked expense.
Great insights. So in conclusion, Gateway Thao Dien offers solid prospects for both investors and owner-occupiers, especially those looking for a medium-term investment with a good return. It's all about location, quality, and market positioning.
Exactly. And with the continued development of the metro system and the area's lifestyle appeal, it's a great time to keep an eye on this market. Just make sure to do thorough due diligence before making any moves.
Absolutely. Always do your homework. Well, that wraps up our briefing for Gateway Thao Dien in 2025. Thanks for tuning in, and we hope this gave you a clear overview of the current market landscape.
Thanks for joining us, and feel free to reach out if you need any tailored advice or further information. See you next time.